Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Warren, in association with FrankWarren.tv, proudly present a 12 3-minute rounds contest and a final eliminator for the WBO Light Welterweight Championship of the World, live and exclusive on Sky Box Office HD. Your officials are appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control and the World Boxing Organisation, and your 3 scoring judges at ringside are Mr. Zoltan Yidi of Hungary, Mr. Fernando Laguna of Spain, and from the USA, Miss Julie Lederman. Your WBO supervisor is Mr. Eduardo Cacholi of San Marino, and your British Boxing Board of Control steward in charge is Mr. Charles Giles. At the sound of the bell and when the action begins, your referee in charge of the contest is Mr. Mark Nelson of St. Paul, Minnesota, USA. And now to introduce the contestants. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner with an unbeaten record of 22 straight wins with 13 by knockout. Hailing from Kitzingen, Germany by way of Iraq, weighing in 12 stone, 5 pounds, 8 ounces, wearing the white shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning and undefeated WBO Intercontinental Champion, Karo Murat. And across the ring in the blue corner this evening stands the British and European champion. He also enters the ring unbeaten with a perfect 19 wins from 19 contests, with 9 of those wins coming by KO. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 12 stone, 5 pounds, 12 ounces. He's wearing the silver, black and blue shorts from the Cefn Forest in South Wales. Please welcome the former undefeated Commonwealth champion and the current and reigning light heavyweight champion of Great Britain and Europe, Nathan Cleverly. Your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Gentlemen, you've already received your instructions in the dressing room for the WBO Light Heavyweight Eliminator. You know exactly what I expect. I want a good, hard, clean fight, and protect yourself at all times. Obey the bell. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 3-minute rounds for the final eliminator for the WBO World Light Welterweight Championship.
It's the old cliche, somebody's O has to go. 41 fights, 41 victories between one of the best fighters Wales has produced in recent times and one of the toughest that Germany has, Nathan Cleverly. Prestigious 23-year-old, straight down to business, fast hands, and looking to back up Karo Murat and show that he has the class to deal with this caliber of opponent. Murat's been in with good men. And let's see how Cleverly copes.
Well, this is going to tell us an awful lot about Cleverly. Answered all the questions so far. He's decided to go straight at Murat. And I thought he would.
That's what Nicky Piper was saying beforehand. He'd had a word with Cleverly. He wanted to take the fight right at Murat and go toe-to-toe. Is that sensible?
Well, it is if you're trying to make an impression and become something special in British boxing.
He wants to entertain Cleverly, not just box his way home, and that's becoming an increasing feature as he whips home the body shots. Chiseled Cleverly, and probably with a weight advantage on the night as well. Karo Murat up from super middleweight, and a right hand from Cleverly early on.
Murat has already glanced at his corner a few times. Maybe didn't expect a bright start from Cleverly to match him centre ring.
Uppercuts from Murat, who tends to walk forward, clamp down his opposition. Just marking up around the left eye of the German-based fighter. Cleverly looking to put his tasty combinations into good use. Clever fighter and a clever man.
Yeah, showing good variety on the attack cleverly. Just got to be a little careful early on. Got to remember that defense and not get overconfident.
There are the uppercuts he promised he'd use, and a left hand just troubles Murat here in the first round. A large gulp of breath from Murat. First blood to Nathan Cleverly. Good uppercut again, and that punch might be perfect with the static head. The lack of movement at the moment that Murat is showing.
Yeah, not much movement from Murat, but still looks strong and solid.
Well, he's taken it to Murat cleverly, and he's come off better in the opener.
Keep on the jab, you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing a fantastic job. So how do you find him? How's his power? Not bad. Pick. Left up, spin off a bit. Make him look a bit silly this time, you know. Use the up, spin off, and come across that screw, left screw. Doing a fantastic job, Alex. Ready for some water? You right? Listen to your dad, come on.
Father Vince cleverly with the instruction.
Well, did everything right. It was a solid, good start from Nathan Cleverly. Got the jab working and then got some pretty solid body punches and head punches in. And he was doing well. Very confident start from him.
There's been plenty of bite and of spice between these pair. Cleverly feels that Murat has bad-mouthed him in the build-up, saying that he's no Joe Calzaghe, he's no great Welsh hero, and that he'll school him, Murat. Well, the bookies don't agree with that. 7-1 on now, Cleverly, after the promising start.
Well, remember, Murat's still undefeated. Need to warm into this a little bit.
Body shot from Cleverly and swinging in those uppercuts. Sharp and fast. Murat, hook happy, and not really finding any rhythm or range or much accuracy.
To be honest, Adam, I'd like to see Cleverly use the jab more, soften Murat up a little bit. He's just going all in there, you know, and just standing right in front of Murat, and that's just having himself on the plate a little bit to Murat.
I think, Glenn, these fighters want to steal the show tonight. They want to make a statement, and they're really going to go for it. Blood around the ear of Karo Murat from Kitzingen in Germany. His 23rd fight. Again, he walks into a peach of a right uppercut from Nathan Cleverly, who just won't let off him.
No, it's solid, it's confident from Cleverly. Is it clever?
Well, he stood in front of Antonio Brancaleon in Wembley earlier this year. He got the job done in 5. He feels he can do this, maybe in the middle rounds. Body shot was nice. Just being overwhelmed here, Karo Murat. Looks a bit lost.
Yeah, probably didn't expect this at this level. But almost disdain for Murat the way he's coming forward, throwing punches.
It's mightily impressive so far from Nathan Cleverly. Doubling it cleverly. Murat just looks at him. Uncomfortable feel from the German. And Cleverly has has that eagerness and that intent, almost as though he won't be denied. He wants to fight it this way.
As long as he gives Murat the respect he deserves and keeps his defences high, it's very good what he's doing, cleverly.
Punch picking beautifully, Nathan Cleverly. Excellent start from Nathan Cleverly for this eliminator for the WBO light heavyweight crown, and ahead on all the statistics there. Karo Murat's found it really hard going.
Yep, I don't think he's expected this sort of start from Cleverly. Good uppercut going in there, right through the guard.
It's been an amazing 18 months, 2 years for Nathan Cleverly, who propelled himself onto the scene by winning the Commonwealth belt at short notice against Tony Oki. And from strength to strength, great British title win over Danny McIntosh as well. Karo Murat walks into a right hand. He's going to have to bob and weave, use those shoulders, and get out of the way of some of these punches from Cleverly.
Yeah, not showing us a great deal, Murat, is he? Very straight up, just keeping the hands cupped to the side of his head. Does look strong, though.
Former European champion himself, Karo Murat, but used to backing people up. And now under pressure, hasn't got an answer, right up to the body. Cleverly producing on the big stage. And now those studies are over. He's a full-time pro. He might just get better and better.
Little success from Murat. He needed to get some. He's trying to get his jab working, but just the punches keep coming in from Cleverly.
Head and body from Cleverly. Still not totally subdued, Murat. I guess the one worry is he's put so much into this early spell, Nathan Cleverly. But he's conditioned, he's very fit. Down in the valleys, he trains so hard.
Murat still covering up.
That left hook was good though, Glenn, to the body of Murat. Surely he's got to start wilting at some of this pressure.
Well, I'm sure that's what Cleverly is hoping for. He just keeps throwing the punches out.
More good, clean, exquisite action though on this big bill. Great stuff, isn't it?
It is good stuff. Murat getting a little more confidence, don't let his hands go. Cleverly standing, needs to use his height, use his reach, get him behind that jab, soften him up a sensible way. A bit too much bravado for me.
Tight guard, Murat trying to unload with some hooks. Uppercut squeaks through again from Cleverly. But here comes Murat. Good shots to the head. A little shift here, end of the third. Cleverly just on the receiving end. Back he comes. It's machismo from Nathan Cleverly. Wow. Unbeaten in 19, 9 knockouts. Terrific amateur he was as well, won 31 of 34 in that trade. Last 6 by knockout, the power improving. Was there just a little concern at the end of that one, Glenn, though?
Yep, I'd expect him to change tactics in the corner now.
Confidence and then take it away from him. He should have come at you then, the last 10 seconds. He didn't do it. You won that round again, all right? You're 3 rounds up. Don't panic.
You've got to box your way in behind the jab. Don't just walk in, OK? Come on.
Excellent advice there from Dean Powell. Not too much of the pressure.
No, I feel that they've just got to be a little bit careful now. Get him behind the jab. Murat, I just felt, was getting a bit more confidence in that round.
Karo Murat unbeaten. He's got 13 stoppages in a career that started in September 2006. He's only 27, cleverly younger, but Murat with ambition and hunger. And back behind the jab. Has he listened to Dean Powell there? That would be interesting and impressive if he has. Good body shot from Cleverly.
Cleverly just pouring with the jab, whipped in that nice right uppercut though, but Murat come back with his own. But for me, noticeably Murat having a little bit more success.
Just blocking those uppercuts, Murat. That peekaboo guard, but Cleverly still has the hand speed. Murat with the thumping hooks. Good headshots from Cleverly. Catching Murat. Working the openings. And again, just a look from the German, as if he's in a haze. Trying to fathom out Cleverly.
Cleverly throwing an awful lot of punches though. Big right hand around the side.
Strong and solid Karo Murat. Is there a danger that Cleverly could be outlasted if this early pressure and assault doesn't work?
See, just a bit too much quantity and not enough quality from Cleverly. Could do with just slowing down and picking his punches more.
Is he staying in the pocket too long, Glenn?
I think he is. I don't think he's fighting a smart fight. I know he wants to impress and there's pressure on him to do that, but it's not that smart.
Good headshots there, end of the fourth. This is where he began to break down Brancaleon earlier in the year. But Karo Murat still looking dangerous. And a left hook just clips Cleverly's chin. And again, back end of the round, Murat comes on. And Frank Warren is livid. He's on his feet, Cleverly's promoter. Oh, and some nastiness here. Timeout, nothing round the back of the head, says referee Mark Nelson. Murat complains. It's getting hard in there, Glenn.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with him in the corner. He needs to change tactics and use his brains.
Tantalisingly poised. Let's get over to Ed, who's got Nicky Piper with him.
Well, Nicky, great start, but is Nathan Cleverly struggling a bit now?
Well, it looks like, you know, Murat's been very, very calm under the pressure. He's took it well, and he's throwing a lot back himself. Nathan has started to tire a little bit there. He needs to get his second wind and start again, because he needs to start thinking again.
Dean Powell's been calling for more jabs and Nathan to use his brain a bit and box on the back foot.
Well, Nathan said he was going to have a tear-up, and he's having a tear-up. Now he needs to maybe change tactics. As Dean said, stand back, throw the jab, give himself a breather, get his breath back, and then maybe start the attack again. But that round was a lot closer and looked a bit uncomfortable there at the end of that fourth round.
Thank you, Nicky.
You can make this easy, but you've got to keep it long.
Dean Powell reading the riot act, said you've got to keep it long. He's ahead in the fight on the computer, all that, no doubt about it. Are these tactics going to backfire? How much is in the tank? He better hope if Murat stays with him, there is plenty, Glenn.
Yeah, I think the corner got a little bit carried away by his early success and didn't get a game plan. This is an undefeated fighter with a good record. He needs to just use his smarts a little bit now.
And for probably the most intelligent boxer in Britain today, from an academic stance, has the game plan. Well, has he not thought it through properly? Has he got sucked up in the height, Nathan Cleverly?
Well, remember, again, this is boxing, this isn't pure mathematics.
Murat certainly getting closer. Not deterred. Obviously with a big heart and a big engine. Has he taken Cleverley's best shots? Because that's a problem.
It looked in the last round he was growing in confidence a little bit, starting to get a few of his own out. Now maybe in doing that he'll leave the openings for Cleverley to get his punches on, but Cleverley, again, looking to throw quantity rather than quality. I'd like to see him slow down, pick quality punches.
It's also rapid from Cleverley. The class is there, but just being caught a few times now. Straight down the pipe there. Deep breath from Cleverley as he goes back. This is a really good one, Glenn.
Excellent fight. You thought it would. Very good matchup. You know, you expect this eliminator for a world title.
The Welsh fans get behind their man. They want the dragon to roar again. Gum shield out of Karo, Murat, and a momentary respite. And Frank Warren is talking to Nathan Cleverley. He's one of his golden boys. Do you think that he thinks this is kamikaze?
Well, Frank's seen enough boxing, you know, to know that he's taking chances. You know, he just wants him to steady it down a little bit, pick the punches more, get that jab working. That would be the sensible thing to do. I mean, it's making for a good entertainment. The crowd loving it, loving the work rate from Cleverley, but he needs to win.
It's an absolute corker. So much action in there. Punches raining home. And now from both sides, it's become a more even spectacle. Murat with some success, combinations. Now he's trying to drive Cleverley back.
Good right hand and left from Murat. Cleverley comes back though.
Toe to toe, and promoter Frank Warren and the whole of the Cleverley team are in disbelief at what's going on in front of them. No safety first. This is a real terror on his way to world title level. And Nathan Cleverley annoyed.
What you're doing is right. What you're doing is right. You're leaving him throw a few, but he's not scoring a lot, right? He's getting tired. He's not used to this type of fight. Right? You're doing the right job. He's doing it. Yeah.
Boxing.
Pull it out. If he's getting tired, Alan,
Listen, there's no need to have a tear-up, OK? You've got to box him and keep it long, but box him at a good pace, OK? Keep it long. Look, the only time he's hitting you is when he's swinging with you. So you've got to step in with a jab, throw the right hand, keep it long, OK? Come on.
what you're doing, and you're leaving him throw a few, you're seconding him in, or he's saying, before you can finish it, we can't finish it. No chance.
Well, father thinks Cleverley is all buoyant, but Dean Powell's such an experienced man. I know he worked your corner all those years ago, Glenn. He's angry.
Yeah, I think, you know, I just feel that Cleverley's father getting a bit carried away, and I think he needs really to listen to Dean Powell, listen to Frank Warren. They know this game. He's got to just reserve his energy a little bit, pick the punches.
3 rounds, 3 points up for Nathan Cleverley on Glenn's unofficial card. 3 judges at ringside. But I think the worrying thing is that Karo Murat, for the Welsh fans, is getting right back into this. Good body shot from Cleverley. Needs a good session here. And here he goes, winding up the punches, finding the accuracy. Showing so much bustle.
Well, certainly got a great deal of mental strength, hasn't he?
Murat nearly went there in an uppercut. Referee goes in for some reason. And Cleverley back with the left hand. And is he breaking the strong, stubborn German down?
Well, he's going for broke here. Probably against all the advice of the people around him. But, you know, it's a mark of self-confidence, isn't it?
He knows how his body's feeling it. Nathan Cleverley is doing this his way. He's elected to stand in front of him and throw bombs. Murat tries to throw left counters from the right. Cleverley He sticks his tongue out. He's got a good chin, and he's relying on that and the extra precision in his punches.
Well, if he can win here cleverly, he's gonna win fans. Because this is, you know, it's a good performance. Is it the wrong tactics? But it's good to watch.
It's thrilling, Glenn. That's what it is. And the fan club will grow if he can get the job done. Right hand from Cleverly. Extra class. 40 seconds left in the sixth. And now it's hard for Karo Murat.
Yeah, Murat looks as if he's struggling a bit in this round, isn't he? But he's still there, still throwing punches back. And he's lifted the crowd, but he comes back again, Murat, with good punches.
Yep, one weakness of Cleverly has been a lack of defence at times. You heard Amir Khan saying he keeps his hands low cleverly, and as he gets tired, that might be a problem. This is a humdinger, Glenn, a really good one.
Yeah. Another round for Cleverly, good work rate.
You shoot out again, all right? Swing that on.
Slowly, breathe deep. Come on, get your wind up, son. Slowly.
Second.
They both look so tired, and we're only halfway through.
But total self-belief and such a strong mind, hasn't he, Cleverly? He believes he can get this done. He believes he can stop Murat. Got no fear or respect for the German with the undefeated record. Taking it to him, throwing the punches.
Second half, WBO light heavyweight title eliminator. Champion Jürgen Brähmer from Germany, and Karo Murat hoping to get a clash with him. But Nathan Cleverly just seems like a man possessed. Super fight, and fascinatingly poised. Who's going to win it?
Well, Cleverly, he certainly thinks he's going to win it. And he's doing a lot right. He's making a few mistakes, though. You wonder about his tactics, but he's winning the rounds and he's impressing people.
Still only 23, Cleverly, who was a sparring partner for Enzo Macronelli, also on the card tonight, and Joe Calzaghe. Brought up the hard way in the Welsh valleys. But Karo Murat, he hasn't had it easy either. Better opposition. Will he last the pace?
And the only thing with Murat is he's a bit one-dimensional. Can he change? Can he do anything different? I'm not sure he can.
Yeah, Cleverly, definitely with a natural ability. Looks at his corner there, Karo Murat. Is it beginning to become tough?
A few good shots inside there from Murat, though.
Red hot pace. A grueling encounter. We have that thrilling fight between Roman Martinez and Ricky Burns to kickstart our season. I tell you what, it's revving up for quite a year, isn't it, Glenn?
It certainly is. It's revving up for quite a night, isn't it? Still lots more to come. And this one's far from over yet.
Neglecting the jab, really, Nathan Cleverly. Looking for the uppercuts. Left hook from Murat. More back from Cleverly, though. Finding the accuracy and the burst when he's needed them. But how strong is Cleverly now?
Well, he looks fit. He looks strong. He looks full of fire still. Letting the punches go. Murat landing a nice combination there, though.
Good combination from the unbeaten German. Look at how these two want to preserve their undefeated records. and go on to a fight for a world title. It's wonderful to see this commitment.
Okay, slip across and bang the left hook over. So you jab, slip to your left
Both
and bang
corners
it over, okay?
working hard, not as hard as the fighters. More head, more body shots for Nathan Cleverly. And it now suddenly looks like Karo Murat is feeling the pace. The odds, well, they've decided, the bookies, 12-1 on Cleverly. They believe it's a matter of time. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, he's looking the stronger of the two. He's looking the confident of the two. Murat just starting to look a little bit like a beaten man, but, you know, he's undefeated. So we don't know how much it takes to beat him, what he's got left in there. Has he got another surge?
And is he, as you said, just a tad one-dimensional to go on and fight for world honours? Proven at European level, but Cleverly might just be a world champion in the next few months. It's possible. Right hand from Murat, not finished yet, but Cleverly with a body shot, and the attacks. Some fight this at light heavyweight.
And so far, anything Murat has hit Cleverly with has just gone unnoticed. Cleverly seems to have a good solid chin. Excellent work rate. Letting the shots go, left hooks, uppercuts.
And there's a cut, bridge of the nose for Karo Murat. Dabs away at that, looks at his corner. Distress signals are coming out, but still he tries to throw the hooks at Cleverly, but there's a spring in the step of the Welshman. And now he begins to utilise his skills too, Cleverly. Left hand from Murat. Resistance, stubbornness, but I get the feeling, Glenn, he may be wilting, Karo Murat. Accidental head clash. Caused by the referee. It's a great effort this from Karo Murat, under so much fire too, Glenn.
Yeah, he's still there, doggedly trying to throw punches back. Cleverly has the air of someone that won't be denied, though.
He's elected, Nathan Cleverly, to do this the hardest way possible. Just trying to break the spirit, break the will, break the body of Karo Murat, who gets back with an uppercut.
He's certainly not going to question Cleverly's will.
The one from Cleverly, the uppercut. Last 20 seconds of the 8th round. Murat could just be on the brink. Cleverly continues to throw out the punches, and still Murat stays with him. Extraordinary.
Yeah, he's proven himself some tough cookie, isn't he? That's a determination from Nathan Cleverly.
Straight back to Ed and Nicky, who must be loving this.
Well, Nicky, great action. How are you scoring it, first of all?
I've got 7 rounds to Nathan and only 1 to the German, but you know, he's looking superb at the moment. Murat's starting to look a little bit weary and tired. Nathan obviously tiring a little bit too, but I've got him well ahead.
Do you think Nathan Cleverly can get to him now and stop Karo Murat?
I think so. He can in the last couple of rounds. It's been really hard work, and fair play to Karo Murat. You know, he's put up a good performance. But Nathan is looking super. He's an entertainer. He gives us such brilliant entertainment. It's been good.
You think he's trying really hard to please the fans as much as win the fight?
I know that was his intention before the fight. You know, he knows he needs to look good, needs to impress. There's 7 guys on the bill tonight who are all trying to get the limelight. Nathan's taken the #1 spot so far.
Thanks, Nicky.
Yeah, thanks for those comments. Meanwhile, the referee and doctor just had a look in the red corner of Karo Murat. Nathan Cleverly still looks fresh, but it's getting really hard now, this assignment. Doesn't look totally happy about coming back into battle. Certainly the legs have stiffened of Murat, Glenn.
Yeah, I mean, they've always been pretty stiff. He's not a good mover. Pretty one-dimensional, Murat. Cleverly growing in confidence, still letting the punches go. He's got total belief, hasn't he?
Oh, right hand, huge shot. Murat's chin holds firm. But you sense if the Welshman can have a fast start to maybe this round, he could force a stoppage. That uppercut has worked wonders for Nathan Cleverly, who's outclassed Karo Murat through most of this, but it has not been easy, not one little bit of it.
Well, Murat solid and strong, but not much else, is there? Easy to hit, very straight up. That's why he's had so much success with that uppercut.
And those 2 wins over Christian Sanavia, possibly when the former world champion was old and on the way down. Still Murat trying to deliver a haymaker. But if Cleverly can keep his cool, surely his best victory to date is on the cards. Still Murat spits out a little fire. He's not going without a crack, is he, without a fight?
No, you often find that undefeated fighters, you know, they desperately don't want to lose that, oh, do they? It's Cleverly at 23 who looks the one more capable to handle himself at world level.
And younger, fresher, more fire, more about Nathan Cleverly's game. He's the better boxer in there, the gum shield loose again of Karo Murat.
He seemed to spit that out there, to be honest, Adam. I think he's buying a little bit of time where he can now, Murat.
Very experienced cornerman in Ulrich Wegner there. I wonder if they'll take another look at him in between rounds, because it's becoming more one-sided. Left hand from Cleverly. Can't get out of the way of some of these shots. Karo Murat. But don't take away the bravery and spirit he is showing inside that ring.
But the speed, the technical ability of Nathan Cleverly just looks all too much for Murat.
Cleverly dominating and finding the punches that matter.
You're winning a round, all right? You're going to go 12 rounds, you know? So don't panic, all right? Just go the distance now, all right? Don't look for the knockout, all right? You just don't agree, he's a tough cookie, new. Yeah.
Boxing nice now, right? Pick up the rounds. Get that over.
Listen, you're doing a fantastic job, mate, all right?
Great deal of discussion going on in the German corner. Doctor in there, referee, very experienced training team. Is there anything left in Karo Murat? Should he be pulled out, Glenn?
Well, I think he's still got a bit of fight left in him. It's not that one-sided.
He wants to come out, but the referee has called it off. Nathan Cleverly gets his biggest win in a hard, grueling fight, which was exciting, a real treat for these fans. He's now unbeaten in 20, this sparkling 23-year-old, and he could become a world champion soon for Britain.
Well, a little surprised at the referee's decision there, but still not a bad one. Cleverly well on top, and he was the one that was getting through with all the punches, and Murat just looking subdued in the corner. The referee made a bold and brave decision.
And Nathan Cleverly made a bold decision to stay in that pocket, take the fight to Karo Murat, and he becomes the first man to defeat the German and takes the spoils in this WBO light heavyweight title eliminator. Bring on the world, Glenn.
Certainly, he did that well. Self-belief was massive, wasn't it? He went really against what he should have done, doing it the sound technical way, but he had a point to prove, and he's proved it. Well done.
Nathan Cleverly, victorious. And an excellent performance to stop Karo Murat. He showed a different side of his game tonight, Cleverly, and maybe that's the extra tick in the box needed to become a world champion. We wait and see. A happy team.
Big smiles. He's doing everything right, isn't he, Cleverly? Enjoying his time.
And I bet the fans enjoyed that fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the start of round 10, your referee has stopped the fight on the advice of the doctor. The winner, who now gets a shot for the WBO World Light Heavyweight Championship from the Cefn Forest in Wales, in the blue corner, Nathan Cleverly. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
Well, Nathan, a wonderful fight, wonderful result, but could you have made that a bit easier on yourself? You seem to kind of look for a real battle there.
Well, in the build-up to the fight, I think Murat especially would have expected me to box behind the jab and move. That's what all his opponents have done in the past, but for this fight, I thought I'd surprise him and get in the mixer and wear the fight out of him, because I can box in close just as good as anyone. And the plan was to wear the fight out of him and eventually stop him in the later rounds. I actually predicted round 9, round 10?